Hey guys, we'll just do the usual check here. Everything should be going good. I hope you guys having a wonderful Father's Day. Test, test, test. Excellent connection. We'll refresh this again. Here we go. Test, test. Excellent connection. We'll refresh this again. Here we go. Yep, sounds good. Test, test. Excellent connection. We'll just kill the volume on that. Volume killed on that. Volume killed on that. Sound a little quiet. Trying to move my mic a little bit closer there. Alright, we'll minimize this guy. Sorry, I was doing wedding stuff and I was busy all week, so I didn't get to touch this. So a little bit after the kids went down, I was trying to rush in to get as much as this done. But I do want to work on this today, just because I don't know if I'm going to get any more time. And it's pretty big, just like I want to get the basics in there. So starting with the menu before I move anywhere else, and a lot of just the base menu concepts completed. So this is the hair definition. This is hair color definition. I'll probably end up moving these guys down. These lines are all over the place, so I hope to actually fix it up a little bit, because I mean, if we need to go back, we want to be able to understand what we're doing. With just lines everywhere, it'll be a nightmare. So this top one here, that's going all the way over, is hair color. So this is hair color, so we're going to link that in there. And then the second one here is the hair definition. So we're going to break right in the same kind of area, and we're going to link that up to the hair definition. Now it looks like there is some sort of thing here that's coming off of material instance. So what we'll do again is we'll come down here and then we'll go to something like this here. They'll break that, and then we'll break that there. We'll slide that in here, and then we'll also make another one, and that will go right where these guys are, but we will link that in there. It's a lot cleaner, and that will come down. Alright, and then these are all set up like that. So these are all for there, so we should be able to bring these green guys up right to there. Oh, somehow it dropped last second. So, yeah, it's a lot more neater. We'll compile and save. And, yeah, we'll carry on, making sure we get rid of all of these red exclamation marks we had left from last week. Again, we want to really get this get character kind of thing. Alright, the next one, pretty similar. We got this part down here. So beard, this is the beard, and then this is the eyebrows. But each time it's getting the hair definition and the, so we need to, the hair color. This is going for hair color, so I need to break that there. There, and this needs to go in front. This is the actual material instance we're talking about. So yeah, what we're doing right now looks like what we're doing is we're making sure we're setting all the individual materials. And then we need to get Looks like there might already be one, maybe not. Just go straight down, maybe. Okay, if it goes straight down, we just need to go from hair definition here and do the hair definition here. And what we're going to do is we're going to just break this up like the other one. Break it down. Maybe get a little bit of space, just like we're kind of doing, just so we don't get too much overlapping lines here. And it looks like we are also getting this LOD as well. So then we're going to go down here. And as you can see, these LODs all come from the same spot. So we'll be grabbing this and break it there. Here we go. And so, yeah, I'm guessing that's just the other ones. This is the hair, and this is the mustache. And we just already did the beard and eyebrows. So it's just setting the material color and instances for each one of those. And this is doing this for each LOD. That's a lot of information to save. But you might need it for each LOD when you're having a multiplayer game, depending on how far people are and stuff like that. So again, now we're going to have to split these here. So this is the hair definition and stuff like that again. But for these guys, oh, whoa. Okay, there we go. So we need to, again, break this here. And we're going to go maybe like there. And this guy, we're going to go, guess there. This guy we need to actually attach, and we'll do like there. I think we did a little bit wider actually last time, so. It's like double each time, it's like 2 spaces. And this would be 2 spaces as well, but we're actually just going to go straight across. Oh, keeping it neat and tidy. Compile and save again, just so we don't have any crashes or anything. But like I said, I haven't been getting any crashes really off stream, so it's really rare. All right. Oh, the last one, I guess. Sick. And again, they had like all the methods all over the place. And it's pretty much right before. Gonna bring this down. Pretty much right before. Yeah, because if I go any further back, it's kind of like right on there. And then 1, 2. Then this guy's right in the center of those. Oh, probably move this actually slightly back. There we go. It's nice lined up, but this isn't attached. There we go. Beard is not even hooked up at all. Neither is eyebrow. Oh. Neither is mustache. They all need to do their own separate thing. That's where I think the thing's messing up there. Crunchyroll, not right now. So, I think we are going to need to. So this is beard. So this should be beard right off the hop. But there's only one hair color definition, I believe. Let's try to break this. It just has the groom in the map. It does not have the color. So whatever the color of the hair is the color for everybody. For everything, I guess. Okay. So it goes beard, then eyebrows. So we'll do that there. Yep, this is beard, then eyebrows. Eyebrows we will link into the eyebrows here. Well, didn't really work as well as I wanted to. And we'll get this right there. This is why we check things out. So. And the next one is actual hair. I do want to separate these guys a bit so we know where these guys are. And I could hook this up to the hair definition. It's a hair color. Yeah, and then that's mustache. To the hair definition. Oop. Control Z. That's the wrong one. I want to go all the way to mustache hair definition. And I'll bring this down here. And we can delete this here. And then we'll do something similar. We'll have this guy here. And we'll go all the way to here. And we'll bring this guy to here. There we go. Look like the lines are a lot better, a lot simpler to manage it. Compile and we'll save there. All right. Sorry about the nitpickiness, but again, just like to keep everything neat. And that's where I could catch things like accidentally putting the hair definition into the wrong spots. I want to make sure the right hair definition goes to the right spot. And these are a reused method here. So let's just double check these. This is a create instance. Ooh, which is a created class. And here, creating a dynamic material instance. So dynamic material instance must exist. Remember before we were having a hard time finding it. So it must already exist in this version. I'm just not too sure why it wasn't popping up. Alright. Again, there's way too many lines here. So we are going to go break this link here. We're going to go down, break this link here, and we're going to set that there and that there. Then looks like we need to, this is the skeleton here. Well, this is another then, so this is what happens after that. And this is the same as those, so we're just going to break that down here. Maybe even put that up a little bit. As you can see, this all goes the same as those, so we'll break that down here. So we can take out this here. This is a groom component for the third thing. And again, this is the same as that, so we could also connect that there. Now that we know this is going to all three locations, we can actually probably put it in a more ideal location, like here. And now we know that this here is doing the same thing. We might want to also lower this. So it's more like that. So we could do one front behind, just like that. Yeah. So it's a little bit neater there. Oh, these are all just return. So bring these all in. Return. Return. And return. So it's taking the mesh component, taking the skeleton component, the static component, and casting the groom component, and getting the material instance for each. This is a lot to have on the main character. But each one of these are actually taking like the face and creating the stuff for the face and stuff like that. So we'll go into the face material. Looks like there's some errors here. It's a good thing we went into this. So we checked this. This was good. We went to the face materials here. Now let's check what's going on here with these errors. All right. Okay. Get some material instance. Ooh, a lot of thens. Not too sure why you guys are so spread out. I see this is the error. It's breaking to a crowd skin texture definition. But we want to break our just basic skin text definition. We're going to connect this texture here. Looks like we kind of want to kind of put this here like this. Even skin texture definition. We could just get that like that. Doing the same thing. It is doing the kind of the same thing. It's just breaking skin texture modifier. So and I think this is going to get a little crazy pretty quick. So we will kind of spread this out a little bit. Maybe that far. So this is the U offset. And we'll get the next one here. Again, we'll go like one square down. And again, these are all L things, so we will try to just do something more like along the lines of that, and just get rid of these. And we'll bring this next guy in. And this is the V offset, actually, random red seed. So we could actually just hook that up to there. And we get rid of that guy. It's one less complaint. And this is the U source here. That's all it's connected up to. So we'll grab this U source. And we're going to be grabbing these guys, bring them over. So this one is the V source, so we'll be hooking up this V source. And the last one is the multiplier. And we'll be able to compile here. And there's no more errors there. But we do want to tighten this up. So it's just one off, and one off. And we'll bring this guy to about here, and we will just plug these guys in and eliminate these. So all the same. Find that slightly less messy. Might even be able to put this in the same spot. Like, might be able to just line these right up to here. Albedo, yeah, so just getting different things. We'll compile and save, and that's the face not erroring, and that's done. Still just trying to get rid of all the errors, version by version. The face has a lot of materials and stuff like that. All right, so we can close this now, and we could go, that was the face material. Now we go into the set sculpt material. Again, I like to line it up with the dark. And we'll bring things in and fix up these lines here. So, bring the sequencer right in. And again, everybody codes differently, so it's trying to get, so this is the melanin and redness. There we go. So now I should be easily able to move this. See, sometimes you can now move this and it's not moving this, so the box size does matter. Like I said, usually it's best to have 3 on the back and 2 on the front and top and 3 on the bottom, but can't always do that. So how big is this going to span? We'll do that and it should be fine. Phallic. I think we'll see here. Oh, bacon grooms. That's neat. Yeah, we'll do one more. Try to make it that much neater. And with that, we could actually probably do the 2 and the 3. Or 2 and a 2 at least. We'll just make them touch. There we go. So that's the same as there, so we can actually just pull that, stick that in there. Might be best if we actually just have this even closer, like that. And this is actually just 1 for 1. It's the next important thing, so we'll bring these guys in here and we will line them up like that. Then this is the next one. This is crowd hair definition. I want to change this to just hair color definition and do hair color definition and compile. And just like the ones above it, we're just going to want to tidy it up by going here and going right like that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, this is another reason why it's erroring. And this is getting that hair definition and breaking it down. This is for the sculpt material. So we will get the hair definition and we're going to have to break our hair definition. And but it actually looks like all of this is going, except for the frolic mask, it's pretty much going to this bottom one here. So we do want this to go down a bit. We want to prioritize these guys here. So this guy could be next because that's the material instance that's going there. Even then, actually, I might swap these guys to try to get the material instance as close to like the center as possible, because if we highlight this, it's all the same. So we're going to want to be using the material instance here as well. And so we're going to want it so we don't have overlapping lines, preferably. So, and something like that is like one of the more better scenarios. There we go. So want that kind of just above that. Let's see if we have enough room to keep that there. So this here, so we're gonna focus on this guy actually. This guy's done actually, that's good. Might even be able to bring this back just a little bit to make the lines a little bit better there. So that's guy done, and we are working on this guy here. Since this is down here like that, it might make more sense to put this guy like that, and then we want the groom, we want the baked map, and we want the LOD watts. And now this is empty, get rid of that. We can compile, that gets rid of that error, but this is still kind of messy, so you might want to bring this down still. The lines are better there. Looks like we got a lot of space here. Might just do something like that to kind of clean it up. not much you can do here. We still got this one guy who's wilding out way in the middle of nowhere. Grab this guy. I really don't like the way the lines end up looking, but I think that's almost as, like, this here is a little full. I think the only way to kind of fix it up is actually just bringing everything out more. Even if I bring this out more, it's not going to fix things. I could kind of tighten that up, but yeah, I'll just bring it all out one block. There we go. You have a little bit better vision of where the lines are going now, but yeah, it's hard to work with a tight spot like that. Alright. Like I said, I know for most people this is kind of like boring stuff, but I do really want to get through it. I think what I'll end up having to do, because this is really working with the skeleton and all the accessories and parts here, what I might end up doing is adding a skeleton, customized skeleton to the character which has everything. So let's see here. So yeah, this is done, so we can get rid of this. And that's the scalp that's used 3 times here. So the face materials are all done, thankfully. And that's this face materials, the set groom materials. This looks like it's nice and small. For each, and again, I don't know why they have it so messy. And we will just do that. Make it ready for each. It's going to set hair material. And this is already where this should be airing, because this is crowd, so we're going to go back out. This is crowd, so we go back out. Set groom. That's something we should have checked right away. So this is crowd hair color definition. We'll do hair color definition. Compile. That's airing because it's still attaching to the crowd one. We actually have a hair color definition here, so we could grab that link and put it in there. It won't error or cry. And we could put it right in front there. Compile, and now that's a little bit happier. But once we get in here, this is going to be upset because this is now a hair color definition, and this is not. So again, we'll do hair color definition, and we'll compile. Now these guys are happy, but what's in here is not going to be happy. So we come here, and yes, we can see that we are needing to break the hair color definition into something else. So, oh, it looks like we're creating a dynamic mesh again. I really like their dynamic meshes, so I gotta work with that. And this is what sometimes you guys have missed. A lot of times I like to do this weird like flow down path. I just like to keep everything in a straight line. So the first one is the hair melon. And I'm gonna put that there, and that's gonna be coming off the parameters. So we are going to come down here with that, and I could do like here, and then I could do another one here. And then we could have this down one. There we go. And then we're going to just go here. Also going to straighten this guy up. And because the next one is going to be hair redness. Lock that in. This time we'll give it a 1 space gap. And just like the other one, we'll bring this guy back to here, and then we'll bring that down to here. Then we'll line it up. Actually, yeah, just like that one, we'll kind of line those guys up. Ooh, what's going on here? Targets. What's this material instance? So, looks like these three are all the same. Fine. Oh, break links. What? Break link 2. There we go. And then we can do that. And this is the last one. And we can clip this into here. Go. This will be hair roughness. Delete that, which will stop this guy from erroring. And again, we could even just do the 1 spacer here. This is going to the same spot as that guy. So let's go in the same line as the other two. There we go. It's nice and neat, and no more errors after we compile. We can save, and another one bites the dust. So that was a set hair material. And that groom is done. Now we got set outfit materials. And just to give you guys a scope, this is all we have to do. And then most of our errors should be done, and we might be able to start testing out our class stuff here. Again, so 2 forward, 3 back. It looks like this is materials. Is this a material as well? That just did come. Yes, body material. So this is supposed to be up in this box, but they didn't set the box width properly, so we lost it. So outfit materials. It looks like there's an outfit material definition, and that we're taking these two pattern indexes. So that's this guy here. So yeah, this is going to be outfit material definition. These two integers, we'll compile. But now that we've set that up, we're allowed to grab this guy and connect them. It won't like just give me an X mark. It'll allow me to do it. And once we have this, we'll continue our nice neat pattern. Bring this down here. And this guy could go all the way pretty much here, sure. And we do want those two green guys as well. So pattern index, pattern color index. So pattern color index, and then pattern option index. And we're going to do the same thing as the outfit just to make this nice and neater. 1, 2. Just like the outfit, we're going to grab these and bring them down. And see how these lines are connecting? We don't want them to look like that. So we are going to spread them out a bit. They do kind of cross. So I might just kind of do something like that. And then even these guys I could kind of spread out. So we bring this guy inish. And then we have this big gap between them. We can compile, and there we go. No more error. This guy is good to go. We're gonna have this skin body to do next. And that will be most of it done. And this is the big guy, like I said, this is setting the character. So let's get into these outfits here. Worry that the outfit's gonna be pretty big of a job, right? Just like the face. So there's tons of different clothing options. As you can see, there's 3 different body parts. Just bring that down there. We're gonna loop through the outfits and set the material. Oh, there's a accessory is the second one. But this is going to both of them, and we need this like here. We might even be able to bring this guy down more just so it's not interfering with anything. Or you just kind of bring this guy in here. I don't like it crossing streams like that though. This is the first one that's needed. Everything else could go under it. pretty much. And so we're going to have to grab this outfit definition and break our outfit material definition. Looks like this is pretty simple. But even then, there's two parameters that are above this guy. We want to try to still keep above it. So first is pattern color. And that looks like it's about good. The second is the pattern option. Try to bring color forward a little bit, that little bit, so much space there, and there we go. But am I able to bring this guy back? I hope to bring it that far back is the farthest I can go. And now we need to hook this guy up to here. So this is a crowd material definition. Map of names, material definition, outfit material definition. Let's see this folder. So outfit material definition. Material override. So I might most likely have to change all this stuff here. This is just a color. Yeah, material color override. And this is just a color and a parameter name. So if we do material override, this needs to be, this is material color override, this material color. So this needs to be material color override. So now it's the same as that. And pattern info type. I just did pattern info, I think. Yeah, so let's try that. Pattern info. Yeah. And pattern. There is no. This is in the enums. So there's some sort of crowd pattern usage type. Pattern usage. So in the enums section, I need to make my own. So if I go to city character blueprints, no. Asset guidelines, no. Character, shared enums, crowd pattern usage. We go to documents. Oh, I still have that there. All right, we're going to go to finding home, enums, and we have pattern usage. So we'll copy that over. Pattern usage is just pattern list and driven. So we can close. Pattern usage. Save. So this should be material override. Yeah, it should be just material override. So we go back to finding home, or if we just go to here and we do the search, we just have our material override structure. Yeah, okay. Material override. So that should be good. And we are here. And do material override. Compile, and we will connect this guy. This is already material override, so we will just connect this guy. And we want to bring this guy like right up in here. I don't really want to use this if I don't have to. Yes. This doesn't need to be there. We could try to do two, I guess. But then I'll try to do just one. Maybe get this in here. Get this guy. Again, we only need this to be like 3. So maybe I'll remove this. We'll get this accessory node. We'll try to just kind of throw around here. Well, if it's not impeding with anything, you can put it like here. But these are the same, so we should be able to. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll actually do this as 2, but I'll actually bring this up over. And then this is the color pattern index, and this is the options index. See if we could. I guess the easiest thing is to bring this down here. So we're not using this anymore, we're not using this anymore. So actually kind of bring that guy down out of the way. And we can bring this in a little bit. So it's pretty neat. It's labeled. And we have no errors. Good, good. But in here we've changed the outside method. So we have to go into our outfit material list and check what is erroring here now. Alrighty, 10 o'clock. Darn. Let's see here, guys. We got to get to material from slot. Looks like we'll be figuring out what's going on here. We want to bring this in pretty close. And so yeah, this is ours, but whatever it's connected to, it's not going to want. So we're going to have to find that. So first, we'll just keep mixing this stuff here. Material. Yeah, we'll let this slide, and we'll actually have another one. And drag this over here. Something like that. So, feeling if we try to keep this as close as possible, this is still the kind of closest line we can line up to, so. And is this what we want to do? We do find. So it's going to check through all of our material overrides. This is breaking way later. And we still need to break it anyway, so we'll do break. Oh, sweet. It's just using this here. So it's just material color override. There we go. We can compile. And now we should be able to hook this up. Material instance is coming off this guy. This is useless. We can get rid of this guy. You want to snug this right up to the bottom of this. Go. Now this guy's blank, so get rid of that. That's one less line. Ooh, this is just a big boy over here. That actually lines up perfect, I think. Not quite. There you go. It's pretty close. So this is actually above the slot name, so we'll swap these guys spots. There you go. And to make things easier for keeping them tidy, I'll bring this back to like here. And that way you can bring this like here. We get these color pattern guys. And really they need to be here and here. So we can bring these back. And you could actually bring these like that. And then we can bring these forward to here. There we go. And we compile. Oh, this still needs the crowd pattern info, or so pattern usage, or just info, right? That crowd pattern info, so we just need pattern info. Okay. Copy. Is this still pattern info? Yeah, this is here. This is material override. And then we're going to need to break this, and scales here, section is here, reference multipliers here, and we can get rid of this guy, compile, that fixes that. Okay. We want to continue on making this neat, so we will try to bring this all in here. So we got this guy, where's he coming from here? So we could bring this here, and boom, that will take care of that. We're gonna break to reroute node. So I'm not too sure why we needed that. Alright, and we will do node for that guy. This allows us to not really have a node. We don't need to go this far over. We can bring this back to 3. And we could connect this here to make that better, and we go like that, and now we just need this to go straight across. And we get just 3 from the bottom there. It's a lot neater. There we go. But we gotta still dive into stuff. So this create material instance, that's still good. It's actually already organized looking. I maybe already touched it before. This parameter optimizer thing here, as we expected, there is an error. So we will find our dark lines here, and we'll start cleaning and figuring this guy out. So I got to do a new for each loop because it's going to be using the wrong instance. I'm going to have to connect this guy up. Then off the for each loop, we want to loop this here. And we need to break our material color override. And here we are connecting this interpolator, and here we're putting the name. This is now useless, which makes this guy useless, which we should now be able to compile and fix that. And we just got this material down here. So we'll try to see how close. We should be able to make it there. Yep. So this is the bottom. It won't be actually able to be the bottom. Because so this guy's going to have to go up. And then this guy could come in nice and flat here. And that's just a regular thing. So we're going to do our compile and save because I'm not too sure how long it's been. Again, the viewport, we still don't got anybody, but when we go to viewport, this is kind of what we want to see. A squinting person with good textures and stuff. Alright. So, this is done. Not working. Or it is working, sorry, correction. Everything's lined up. And we're going into here next. Oh, we could actually do 3 here. Switch this to 2. We could do 3 here. 2. We could just, yeah, we could just have 2 at the top, 1 all at the top. I mean, that's so high in 2. So we got this here. Ah, yes. Again, I felt the clothing would be pretty big. Let's do find slot name. It looks like that's right away, and there's not even a condition here. So we need material override type. Material override. Transferable. See, override material structure. Now this is override material structure. It's the same. Alright. And we're going to attach this. And since there's nothing else, we'll be able to delete that. Fixing that guy. And sort of break or material override, and we're going to get switch on pattern usage. Just one sec, guys. I'm gonna have to take out the evil kitty cat. Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. I really want to hang out. Sorry about that. There's just been too many times where the cat jumps on the computer and hits the power button, turns off it. It's terrible on a stream thing. Alright, so loop body. We're going to go here. We could probably get right up close, actually. Why not? We want to have the loop body right up against here. And how far back can we get this? Get there. So pattern none. We will do this here. That. And then these guys are pretty big, so we'll move this down out of the way. This is just pattern info. Pattern info. It's going to ask me to change variable type. So that's where some of this stuff is coming from. And then we are grabbing these guys. And this is complementary colors. It's not empty. And this is patterns. Empty is not empty. It looks like those are the only three we need, so we can actually kind of close that a bit. Let's move that guy back up there. And so if this guy's there, we do want to try to squeeze this in as tight as possible. Or move this. Then this guy should be able to wham into this guy, like down here or something. Sure. All right. Pretty much. Macro, get save copy. This is of this is where these indexes come into play. So it seems like they need to be about here. We're still going to need a pattern later on. So we're going to have to hook up the pattern to duplicate. We're going to hook up the pattern to here. And, well, just ground the pattern so we can get some of these out. And we know that if I want to be able to set that up, basically like that. Sneaks in there quite fine, that's cool. And this will have to be right there. And we'll move this guy to here. This is where we'll actually just get the guy here. We'll just delete that. And now there's nothing connected to this guy, so we'll just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Apply any scale we've calculated via walking or driving chain. Oh, so break pattern info, scale, be able to just have these words up here. Then or even like here. And this is set member crowd info. Set member and I want to add scale. And we're going to touch that to there. And we're going to connect that guy. Yeah, I don't think... Woo. And now this guy's kind of useless, so we'll delete that. We can bring this guy all the way back here. Return is kind of its own thing, so we might just do something like that. Now we can actually probably bring this all the way in. This is way too big. A comment box. Right. Bring this comment box up. Just like 3 off the bottom there. But again, there's not much attached to this guy now. Just these kind of things here. Which again, I could break that. And then it's just connected to these two, which again, we've already dealt with, so I could break that. Which means I could break that, which eliminates the error there. So, we can now kind of... So yeah, that's what I thought was going to look more like. And we want to get this here. And find this is going to be break material override. We want just the slot source. Bring this down. We could take out that pin, take out that pin, take out that pin, take out that pin, take out that pin for this. Get rid of that. We do kind of want this as close to here as we can get it. We do kind of want to bring this guy over to kind of cover everything. So completed. Then we kind of want this guy to not so much be in the way. There we go. Could end up being like this guy here. So that was almost one block down and half block in front. We'll see what we're getting here. All right. So the next thing we need is this. In order to get that, we need this. In order to get this, we need these. In order to get this, we need to break. And we just want, again, the scalar. And that's just going into the top one. Delete this. And so you want these guys to be over here. And in this case, what we could do is we could add the scalar here and just plug that in like that. And just get rid of these guys. So we have room. We don't need to actually bring that down there. And driven, we're gonna update the scalar, I guess. And again, we don't need it way this long. It's way too big. All right. There we go. I tightened it up a lot. These guys had it really expanded. So again, we could if we didn't want to have that parameter override node just kind of sitting out there, you can just hide that pin if we're not using that pin. So you could just go like that. Super simple. Yeah, we're using, we fixed it all up there. A lot neater. And it's just getting the pattern from slot. Set vector value, that's a C++ class. Breaking the pattern info. Set scalar value, that's a C++ class. That's C++, C++ class. There we go. So outfit is done. That did take pretty long, I gotta admit. Oh, yeah, this is set outfit material. That was that, which was long. Which is done. So yes, outfit was pretty darn long. Now we're on to the body. So we need skin texture definition. Skin texture definition. Then we need skin modify texture. Skin modify texture. Compile. Let's go error because we're getting his down here. We want to get ours, and are we already grabbing ours? We are already grabbing ours. So we need so pretty much the middle of the pack. So fourth one up from the bottom, fifth one up from the bottom. Come right here. Skin texture, skin modifier. So it's the top two here. It looks like it branches off last there, but we're gonna need those. So this one is skin texture definition. So we're gonna bring this guy here, and obviously we're gonna break that down so it could do its line thing. And so it has this nice line, and then we're gonna do the same with the skin modifier here, where I just link that up, and we're gonna bring it down directly underneath. Maybe some space here. And now it's like a straight line. There we go. Yeah, now we got a lot of these gone. Just gone. Just the vector now. Whew. And this guy's done. That's from this here. Let's go into that. We just get rid of that. We can compile. Woot. Maybe we'll just finish this off here quick. So yeah. There we go. That's all done there. We just have to move on to the body, which we still have hair stuff going on, so there's some errors that aren't a part of the main set character methods, which sucks. We'll have to dive in and go through all the classes to find out where these can be, and there must be things that aren't being initially set. Looks like we won't have this done this time around. Like I said, hopefully I might not get any time to work on this tomorrow. So unfortunately I might have to just hopefully start this again on Tuesday. But hopefully, like again, we can get this all finished up and we can have a nice customizable character in the menus. So it's in. We need this value here. So this is, we need this break here. We need this texture. and skin modifier right away. So we're gonna add a break here. And again, this is the U. There. I think I'm gonna need to go like around here or something. We'll have to adjust this. We're gonna have the 3 lines, and then we'll have this nice tightly squared up against that. Alright. At least he has, like, this is so spread out. It's gonna be way easier once the way I do it, I believe. A lot tighter. Oh, this is the V right away. Oh, get rid of that guy. That's 1 down. 1 to go. And so we're just gonna nicely snug this guy up. And right before the line. And this is U. So U goes here. And then we got this next guy here. Bring this guy all the way over here again, right in front. Put that there. This is V. Well, it's actually pretty much perfect, I think. Luck. Luck of the draw. Alright. And then again, we'll snug this guy right up tight. And then connect that guy. Because they all used the same thing. And now they all use this material instance. No, it's this guy that's coming up. Also, we'll get rid of that last one, which is this here. And again, so now we're going to put this, and like I said, this is where it's like, oh, sweet, perfect. All perfectly matched out like it's part of the plan. Now I get rid of this, and that's the end of the errors for these guys. This is scalar value, so there's nothing there. We already did this guy before, Scalar value. So these are all just regular Unreal classes. And again, this is way too much room, so we'll bring this guy in to about 3-ish. And bring this about 3 from the bottom. There we go. Save that. Take a double check. There's no other methods in here that we would have altered. These are just branch statements. It's just a set material. It's just a primitive. Like I said, these are scalars. So yeah, that's all good. That's all done. So body material is done. All nice and neat. Alright. And that was body material. So we are done. We have our set character all organized. And so this would set all attachments. This would set all the different, the body type, whatever the body type is from the various amount of body types we had chosen from, and all the different outfits we have given it. It set the different hairs, and it would also set it for all the different LODs. This is a pretty extensive set for the character. And this is getting whatever it is has set up. This is more this get here, getting body type, getting character. I feel like more is the I think this is more the character creator thing. So we just kind of need the set functions from this into our character, which seems to be a great detail of stuff. Let's just go to this here. Get hair definitions. So get hair definitions. We're gonna break gender definition. And we are going to this is hair definition won't connect, so we're going to duplicate these times 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to plug this guy in, plug the eyebrows in, and we're going to plug the mustache in and the beard in. The index for the hair is this. Index for the eyebrow is this. Index for the mustache is this. And index for the beard is this. There we go. And then this is all hair definitions. So we need to hook the hair, the eyebrow, the mustache, and the beard. These are all useless, so we can get rid of them. This is now useless, so we get rid of it. And we can now see a little bit of what we're working with here. So I think it's simplest to just kind of put these here, bring these guys down, and I'm going to make and we could hide the normal, the overweight, underweight, the skin, the outfit, the groom bindings. And you can almost just put this one up instead of having we're gonna get a lot of crossing lines here though. So I think it still might be easier to just kind of so yeah, we're just quickly tidy this up here. We're going to compile this so we can get rid of the errors. Actually, I got to keep it nice and tight, I think. And so, Control Z. I want to click on this guy. Oh, it's close, but didn't really overlap. Nice, tight, compile, and we could save here. So it looks like a lot of these getters didn't get set. So hopefully we just quickly get through these. Got 5 minutes left. Like I said, if I can't get it done, we'll come back on Tuesday, but I really hope to get this done. So that looks all correct. It's just probably the brakes here on another getter. Yeah, we're getting the skin texture. And then yeah, we're breaking to the wrong definition. So break to this one, and we just want the skin materials. So we're going to wait, do we want the skin materials and other stuff? Skin material definition. Oh no. Yes, we just want the skin materials, so we'll get rid of all the other ones. We're gonna have to probably make our own array here. We're gonna get safe copy of the array. And we're gonna get the skin colors. So you break material definition, and we need the texture and the material modifier for this here. And again, we need another safe copy. This time that was the skin. This time it's the material, probably, right? Yes, it is the material modifier. And I don't even think I need this. It's just straight on through. So this one we will need. Maybe not. Maybe you can make it straight on through as well. Just like that. And texture definition would just be going here. Oh. Oh. Texture. Texture definition. Oh. My skin material definition is not done properly. Skin material definition still has this here. So we need to do skin. This is what? Skin texture definition. Skin texture definition. And this is skin texture modifier definition. Skin texture modifier definition. Save. There we go. So we're gonna have to get another safe. And we're gonna have to get another one of these. And this out is the texture. And we can just, no, we had that like that, that's fine. And we'll get rid of these, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Compile. And okay, it's 11 o'clock. We'll just see where this is. It's probably off another gender, yeah. Whenever we're getting the gender, didn't get like changed for a lot of the stuff. How many more? Is this gender as well? No. No. Data asset? Okay. Oh. I probably just had to make a new one of these. Because it's like a for loop. It's the skeleton mesh. Graph not editable. Get body type. But I can't connect these. It's from the customized skeleton. Yeah, it looks like we're just down to one error, guys, for Tuesday. Like I said, hopefully if I find some time, I could look into it and fix them up. But yeah, that's it for the stream. But yeah, it looks like it's pretty small, pretty low. Just a couple of things that we just gotta fix up here. Couple of body type stuff, it looks like, and then once we figure this all out, should be good to go with testing the body, and hopefully we'll have something in the view part here. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys on next time. Ciao.